What's going on, guys? Welcome to another super cool video. Today we are going to be talking about public speaking, how to become a better public speaker. If you are already into public speaking, how to bring your A game into the field, and if you're someone who's an introvert, how to start public speaking. What we need to understand is that public speaking is not just about the speaking part on stage. There are a lot more aspects to public speaking that you need to cover. Now we're going to cover all of that right after this intro. Alright guys, just before we begin, let me tell you a bit about myself so that you know that you're learning from someone who's credible. My name is Yash. I'm a second year college student studying business in Ahmedabad, India. I have won many state level debate competitions. Other than that, I have also organized national level MUN conferences. I have been featured on radio talk shows and podcasts. I also have a podcast of my own where I interview very successful people from all walks of life and I talk to them about their fields. So I have a lot of experience from the industries as well. Other than that, I have 5+ years experience in content writing and I have done more than 6 internships and I'm working at my first job as a second year college student. So that's what I bring to the table. That's my credibility aspect right there. And let's dive into the first tip now. Alright, so you want to become a better public speaker. But let me tell you something right off the bat. Public speaking is not what you do up there on the stage, it's what you do down here, sitting down. See, what you need to understand is that to be a public speaker, to be a great public speaker, you need to be a great storyteller. Now, what does this mean? What this means is that the person who can be a great public speaker is the person who has very good stories to tell. Now, there are 2 ways you can do this. The first way is to experience a lot of things in your life. Go out, try new things, meet new people, go new places, and you shall develop experience, and with that, you will have stories to share with other people. The other way is to learn and to read. Now, the second way is more convenient in a time like right now where we are all stuck at home. But if you have the liberty to move around, then please, by all means, go out, meet new people, do new things, and you will have better stories. But if you do not have that opportunity with you right now, what you have to do is read as much as you can. Read 1 new book every week. Trust me, I've been doing it for years now, and it's not so difficult. When you read something new, you understand another person's perspective on life. And when I'm telling you to read, I'm not telling you to read those cheesy novels, but rather something which is non-fiction, because that's what will add the most amount of value to your life. So first thing, go and experience new things, meet new people, and just go to new places, experience things in life. And the second thing, learn and read a lot. Both these things in the long run will make you a great speaker, because then you'll have a lot of stories to share with people. Moving on to the second tip. Alright guys, the second thing. Okay, now this is something which a lot of people have very conflicting views about, but I believe that you have to look the part. If let's say you're going up on stage to give a speech about how to be a successful businessman, you would rather not go up there wearing shorts and a tank top. It would be much better if you're wearing some sort of smart casuals, or if you're wearing like even formals, if that's an option which is available to you. So you really have to look the part. If you're someone who's going up on stage and talking about the importance of fitness, you need to be fit yourself before you do that. So make sure that you look the part. Alright guys, now I'm standing up. The reason being that now we'll dive into straight away the main aspects of public speaking, the ones which you guys would be more interested in. So the first thing you need to take care of is your body language. You need to make sure that your feet are firmly planted into the ground. You shouldn't be standing like this, being all scared and slouchy, but rather should take up as much space as you want. Spread your legs apart and stand firmly. Second thing you need to do is you need to make sure that you do a lot of hand gestures and a lot of hand movements. This helps to emphasize what exactly you're trying to say. So let's say I'm telling you that you need to do something and I say you need to do something, which one had a better impact? I'm pretty sure the second one had a better impact on you. The third thing you need to take care of is your voice modulation. You see, what happens is when I modulate my voice, I'm able to retain the attention of the audience for a much longer period of time. Because you see, when I'm speaking like this at a very slow voice, then it's easier for the audience to pay attention to me because they're more interested in what I have to say, because secrets are usually spoken at this tonality. But when I'm speaking at a voice like this, what this means is that I'm someone who holds authority, because loud voices are often perceived to be the voices of people who are in authority of something. Fourth thing that you need to take care of is that you need to make sure that when you go up on the stage, then you know exactly what you're supposed to talk about. You need to make sure that you have your facts straight. If it's a debate, you need to make sure you have all the points that you need to know before you go up and present them to the jury. If you're going up to give a speech, you need to make sure that you know your audience. If your audience demographic is someone, or an audience demographic from the age group of, let's say, like 18 to 22, like normal college age, then you cannot go up there on the stage and talk about very theoretical subjects. If you have to, you need to present them in a manner that they become interesting and appealing to the audience. Whereas if you're going up to give a presentation in front of the board of directors of a company, you need to make sure that your slides and your presentation do not have a lot of memes and jokes in them, because that's not what those people appreciate. So you need to know your audience and select your strategy accordingly. Now, this fifth tip applies depending on the kind of setup, where you're giving the speech, or the setup where you're talking. If, let's say, you're talking in a room which has, like, let's say, like a conference room with a round table with, let's say, 10 people on this side and 10 people on this side, then what you need to do is that you need to make sure that you're looking around. So you need to start looking from here, and then you need to continue speaking while you look all around the table to make sure that everyone feels as if you're talking to them. See, this is easier when it's a smaller room, but what if you're talking in, let's say, an auditorium where there are a lot of people? So in that case, what you need to do is that you need to divide the room into a square and grid kind of thing. And then what you do is that you look up one grid and then you look down the other one. Then you look up the other one and then look down the other one. This is something that comes with practice. So as you practice it, it will become more natural and you wouldn't have to do this consciously. But when you're starting out, this is something that you'll actually need to put effort into and do consciously. Alright guys, this last tip is a bonus tip for you guys who stuck around till the very end. Now listen me out on this, because this is something which I'm seeing from very personal experience and after a very, very shameful failure. Do not, and I repeat, do not ever cram any lines. Because I kid you not, you will forget those lines if you try to cram them. And even if you do not forget the whole, speech or the whole debate you were going to say, the problem with that case is that even if you forget one word, you panic. And once you panic, your mind goes totally blank. This is something which happened to me once, and a lot of my friends still mock me about that. I had gotten through 90% of the speech and I was about to win that competition, but towards the end, I forgot two words. And the words were very good. I kid you not, I forgot the words very good of a speech and I fucked up the whole speech. And I was 90% through the speech at that point of time. So do not ever cram any lines. What you should rather do is have a flow of ideas, have a general flow that, okay, I need to cover topic A, then I need to cover topic B, then I need to move to topic C. But do not cram the lines, because that way, even if you forget a single word, you will go entirely blank. So that's it for today, guys. Those were those were some of the tips that I wanted to share with you guys about public speaking, because it is a very essential skill in today's day and time. And if you guys do want me to make separate videos about all these different things, body language, posture, voice modulation, drop me a comment down below saying that you do want me to make those videos, and then I will definitely make those videos for you. Till next time, Godspeed. Peace.